How are you?
That was weird.
Yeah. What's up, everybody?
That's not gonna fly. We're gonna have to come up with something else. That is not going to fly. Okay. Hi, everybody. Happy what day of the week?
Tuesday, I think.
Child, is this really Tuesday?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It's still a long week. Well, yeah, it's Tuesday.
Yeah. All right. So we got a lot to talk about today. We're going to talk about Tiffany Haddish, Angela Simmons, Neyo, Porsha Williams, and then I hope this is one of the few last times I'm going to talk about the Melometers because I want to talk about other stuff. I'm getting tired of talking about it, but this was a big thing that came up. But today, this is what I want to say. This is what I want to say, people. Okay, this is what I want to say. I want to say that I feel like Perry and I, we're senior citizens. We're old people, okay? We're old. We're established. We've been around a while. And so when we give out information that most people go to a therapist for, nobody wants to listen, okay? Nobody wants to listen. They want to say, you're old. You know what you're talking about. Shut the F up. Your wig is bad, and I don't know what that got to do with it. But your wig is bad, and you hate your mama and your daddy, and they just go in.
Yeah.
And then they go to their friends, right? And then they get advice from their friends. Now, I don't know about you. I don't even know if it's this generation or it's just the class of people that we call dummies. If I want to know how to run a successful business, I go ask somebody that's running a successful business. I'm not gonna go to somebody that don't know what they're doing. Does that make sense, people? I'm gonna start charging. I'm tired of giving out good information for free.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, that's all you could try is give out information. People can take it or leave it. But you know what, though? We might be old, but we still got a little spunk in us, don't we?
Yeah, you're right, honey. Let me go get my cane and then we can get business. Okay. Listen, let's start out with this Melometer case. Hopefully it's really quickly. I told you guys, if you get a lawsuit, if you ignore it, it's not going away.
It's not a good sign.
Can you hit it again?
Hey.
It's not going away. If you get a lawsuit, it's not going away. But I feel like the Melometers, they want to be a gang over there and pump each other up. And I said this, I said, y'all might be tight now, but when you go to court, you become alone.
Right.
Because no one's going to help you pay them bills. They're just not going to do it.
Plenty.
All them people pumping you up.
Yeah.
You're going to be alone. You and your bank account.
Yep.
I tried to that little precious girl that called in the other day about Maurice, and I said, just apologize. You don't want to take rich people to court. She said, no, I do what I want.
Right. That's okay. And that's her right. But I mean, we were just telling you, it's really financially, it's not really worth it at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. But it is what it is. And some people must learn. You know, they could take advice for certain people or leave it. And like, as far as males, little groupies, you know, because they get hurt when we call them coats. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm just saying, like, at a certain point, it's a time and place when you in kindergarten, you grow up, you can play house and stuff like that. But, you know, when you become an adult, sometimes you get to give it up because a lot of them right now want to just, you know, run around. You my friend today, you my friend, and, you know, come at us and all this stuff. But do what you want to do. But at the end of the day, if you woke up in a tiny house, more than likely you're going to fall asleep in a tiny house or a crack house or whatever you in. Just simply saying, and I know a lot of people out here want to get a response.
Oh, God, Perry, please.
I'm not driving down I-5, the 15 highway, looking on the side, giving any homeless bum any attention. Just keeping it real.
Okay.
But let's get to your show.
I don't know why I like that. I love it. All right, so let's get to it. All right, so I was telling you guys that there was a lawsuit out there. Some blogger was suing some Melometers because she said that they doxed them. Turned out they're all Melometers. It's crazy. It's insane. And I came out and specifically said, if you don't respond, you could lose by default, even though the lawsuit is frivolous. The lawsuit doesn't have to make any sense, but you still have to respond. Okay. This just came across my desk today. So the unknown attorney, I'm not going to put her name out there yet, even though I have every right to, because this is a public document. This came across our desk and it looks, I'm going to read it. If there's any attorneys or smart people in the chat, I want you to confirm that I'm reading this correctly and that it means what I think it means. It says, this is a matter before the clerk of county on plaintiff's motion for entry of clerk's default against defendant. Melissa's her first name. Her YouTube channel, hold on, is called, sorry, you guys. Someone told me, and then I just can't remember the name.
I think, let me see.
Tea Talk with Your Girl.
Yeah.
Melissa, her pseudonym. The record reflects service of summons upon said defendant on March 29th, 2024. That's today. That's yesterday. Defendant has failed to file an answer to other responsive pleading within the time required by the FE. I'm sorry, I can't. I got to zoom in. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. By the CIP code, whatever. According to plaintiff's motion for entry of clerk's default against the defendant, Melissa is granted the default of said defendant is hereby entered. Dated. That's this morning. 30th day of April 2024. So it's this line right here that says granted. Am I reading this correctly?
I mean, I've seen a lot of documents from attorneys, and it seems like it to me, but that's why we pay an attorney too. We don't take no chances. We don't play around. You don't fucked up.
Perry! Someone asked me to zoom it in. All right, hold on. I'm glad other people want to zoom in. Let me see if I can do it just a little bit better. Perry, something is wrong with you. Okay.
Hey, look,
wrong. Is that good enough, you guys? Now I can't see the comments. Someone asked me to zoom it in. I hope you can read that. Perry, can they see it? Because it covers my screen. I'll read it again. Clerk's entry of default. This matter is before the clerk of county of plaintiff's motion for entry of clerk's default against defendant Melissa. The record reflects service of summons upon said defendant on March 29, 2024. Defendant has failed, pardon me, no, that's a big difference. Defendant has failed to file an answer or other responsive pleading within the time required. Accordingly, plaintiff motion for entry of clerk's default against defendant Melissa is granted.
Yeah.
And the default of said defendant is hereby entered, dated this 30th day of April 2024.
Right. And it's weird, like the crazy thing about it, like, I was making fun a few minutes ago, but it's a serious matter, for real. Like, and I don't wish that on nobody, especially when they didn't get a chance to defend themselves. Like, when people hit you with this kind of stuff, whether they could be 150% wrong. I know that number don't make sense. Always 100% wrong. But you still need to respond to it or fight. Don't lose a case by default.
Don't lose a case by default.
I mean, because that person didn't have to really prove anything. And we're not sure if the person's right or wrong. That's for the judge to say. But if you don't show up, you just surrender. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. Now she has a $10 million default.
Oh, well, yeah.
over the internet. This is over a TV show. Everybody stop with the fighting because somebody doesn't have the same opinion as you have. That's insane. Then y'all start slinging lawsuits all over the place, and that's not the worst of it. More lawsuits coming. I always say, y'all try to stay out of court if you have to. Just stay out of court.
And basically, we just telling you from experience things that we don't went through back and forth. And now, every once in a while, you'll mature and figure out that's not the place you want to be, unless you have to go. Now, that's the difference. If you have to go, go.
Veronica, the name of the channel is?
I think it's Tea Talk with Your Girl or something like that.
Tea Talk with Your Girl. Girl spelled with a Y. And with Y-A. This is sad. This is ridiculous. All you guys are doing is putting money in Carlos King's pocket. Because y'all going back and forth, creating all this drama. Everybody's going to go over there and watch to see what's going on. As a matter of fact, Carlos King came on yesterday and said that this is going to be the best season ever. You're welcome. You're welcome, Carlos. I told you just need a little pub. Right, now that you are, hopefully this means you will be reviewing your own damn shows, okay? I love you, Carlos, but and you are creating something for us to do. So, but this is their real life. And when you are part of a group, you feel strong because there are strength in numbers. But when it comes to lawsuit, ain't nobody who gonna help her with this $10 million lawsuit. Anybody in the audience that wants to help, let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you're willing to help this girl with a $10 million default judgment.
Yeah, put a 1 if you're willing to help.
If you want to help, someone said, really? I'm just saying. I'm trying to stress a point here is that when things go to court, no one's going to be by your side, no matter how close they are, because everybody is. Everybody's responsible for their own life. So when you're in a group, and this is the girl that came up that I was talking to, she was really sweet, but
Is that her?
No.
Okay.
But she was refusing to apologize to Maurice. You read false information, just apologize. It doesn't take but a second to apologize. You don't want to have to owe somebody millions of dollars.
Or even, really, just the apology. It's not worth paying $500 a month just to linger on when you can say, I'm sorry. If you took the video down already, I got you. You did that. But whether it was your intention to say that, but once you found out it wasn't right and you took the videos down, it's nothing wrong with saying, hey, you know what? I apologize.
It's crazy. It's insane. And it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. I try to stay out of court because it leads to no good. I try to stay out of court, and I'm telling you guys, if you can avoid court, try to do it. But that's a long list of people that only got one response.
But Sharrell, for real though, like at first when somebody came at us with a court case, he was like, bring it on. Let's go, right? That's the first, and you go through about 5 or 6 of them. Then you be like, oh, that shit ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I guess if it's their first ones, they
Irene, this is a great question. She said, why do fans have to have a gang? It's nuts. I am my own team. I don't know. The Melometers are not the only people. We've got Nikki's crew. I cannot think of their name. Who there's still lawsuits about that case, about the barbs and all that. See, that's in lawsuits last a long time. A long time. That's another thing. You got the barbs, but they've seen to settle down. You got the beehive. The beehive is a little more classier than the barbs. They ain't trying to go to court. They just don't want you to say nothing bad about Beyonce. Okay. And then you got the Melometers. Cardi gang, they don't threaten you. They don't be like, I'm gonna be at your house tonight at 8. Because I've seen the barbs do their work. They are ridiculous. And then after a while, it makes people uncomfortable because it starts to look like your fans are bullies. It's a lot. And you know, you are protecting your girl Melody, Cherie Rogers. Why don't you ask her to help you up with that $10 million lawsuit? All because people have different opinions. Like, I love different opinions because I don't know everything. If somebody says something to me, at least I'm going to listen and try to see where that person's coming from. But these Melometers are so brainwashed. They just jump in and start arguing and all in your comment section. And, you know, I told y'all to other people that were making videos that I was going to get you. I was busy and I gave you a chance to stop and straighten up. Y'all didn't want to stop. So it is what it is. I think
Sharrell, I mean, you know, somebody had said when we was talking about this, they said that the Melometers had, I don't know, some fundraiser or GoFundMe or something, and
raised like $10,000. Yeah.
But I wonder if that's the case, if this young lady, well, I'm assuming it's a lady. She talked with the girl,
her name is Melissa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. So I wonder if any of that 10,000 gonna go and help her file an appeal or do something. I mean, but at the end of the day, I guess my mind is telling me this.
My mind's telling me no.
I can't with Perry today. You guys slow down. Everybody stop suing everybody. I think that the attorney that filed the lawsuit needs to drop it, and y'all just need to go watch your show, talk about your show, and then move on with the rest of your life. I don't think any TV show should affect a person's livelihood. It's kind of crazy. Candace Speak said, what a pretty picture, Candace. Team, do the right thing. No one is perfect and we all need correction at times. A good friend will tell you when you're wrong. Thank you. That's right. I'm starting to think it's just young people or senior citizens that had nothing better to do. I'm thinking about making my channel 45 to 55, and the rest y'all ain't listening no way.
Sharrell, that's not gonna stop the problem. It's not that I know as much as we want to say, like the younger generation is a little different, but it don't make them stupid. You know what I'm saying? That they got different vibes, a different way of coming up than we did. But the age don't matter because you got an ignorant fool at every age.
Child. Anyway, I'm sorry to hear that you lost your judgment, Melissa. And, you know, I hope you can do something about that. That's crazy. Now let's go into other things. I'm telling people, nobody listens to me. I'd be like, me and Perry been married 34 years. And people will say, so what? Well, that don't mean ish, you know, and this and that and this and that. And I'm your single friend gonna tell you how to get a man.
Yeah.
I be trying to help y'all out. And then y'all be up there like, what did I do? Why can't I get a boyfriend? Why can't I keep a man? I be trying to tell you. You ain't want to listen. Okay, for free. Now I'm gonna start charging. Okay. Let's start with my girl, Angela Simmons. I love you, Angela. I do. You got men problems, okay? You really have men problems. And not just Yo Gotti. All the way back, probably from Bow Wow when you was a kid. I don't understand Angela Simmons' problems, okay? So we know that her and Yo Gotti had broke up before, and he said she wanted to spend all my money. That's what he said. The B wanted to spend all my money, because don't forget, her father's Rev Run. She's been rich her whole life. Remember, they had some show on MTV that I love. She used to spending money. Other people's. Mm-hmm. What's the name of that show that Rev Run had and his whole family was there? And I just love this family.
I can't the name of it, but I used to watch it.
I can't remember. But anyway, Angela's been rich her whole
house. Is it Run's house?
Run's house. I love your dad, Angela. You don't listen to your dad. He gives good advice. I don't understand why people don't listen to the senior citizens. Okay, y'all scared of us. Y'all think we dumb and old and we don't know what we talking about. So now word on the street is that Yo Gotti and Angela has broke up again. Now, I love this relationship, and I loved it because he wished it into fruition. He made that song. And I just got a crush on Angela Simmons. You know that song?
Yeah.
He was in love with this girl before he met her, and somehow they met and they got together, and he realized that his bank account numbers were dwindling, and so they broke up. She came out, she was very sad. She was just like, you know, I don't understand why some people won't talk to me. I don't understand people running to the internet when they have problems. Okay. I feel like you're going to the internet because you want to deliver a message. That's what I think.
I think you might be right about that.
So she went to the word is they broken up again. I'm going to assume, girl, you still spending his money? Did you learn from the first time? And I feel like her posting is a revenge. Like, look what you miss. Okay. In her head. But this right here is unnecessary. Okay. I'm old. I know all the twerking and this is unnecessary. Keep your business off the internet. People won't be talking. You know, you're a pretty girl. No man wants their girl on the internet, even doing this. If you want them back, y'all need to have a conversation. When you start doing stuff like this, you're just adding to the situation. But I think that she thinks she's saying to him, look at all this. Look what you're missing. You missing all this right here. Child, Angela, please stop. Just, girl, you are pretty. Y'all go have a good conversation. I guess she's trying to send a message that I don't need your money to go on vacation, but you must need it for something because he keeps saying that you spending all his money. I wish y'all the best because I like these two together.
She has her own money, don't she?
No, she does not. That was her dad's money. And if you watch the show, he made it very clear is that you're not going to live off of my money, which is good and responsible. So, you know, she's doing like, I feel like she's doing like, what's it? Aoki Lee dating a 65-year-old billionaire. So they're used to having money. That's just their lifestyle. So they're going to go out and get it. They're going to date the guys with the money, but child, not this way, Angela. I feel like Angela's very talented too. You know, she was really uppity on her show. She had her own show she was the producer of Growing Up Hip Hop. And then she said she was beneath all of that and left the show. I hope you and Yo Gotti work it out, but don't become the new Bobby and Whitney. Okay. This is your last breakup where I feel sympathy. After a while, then I'm going to say, girl, y'all need to stay apart. Right now, I still feel sympathy because this is breakup number 2. I will not feel sympathy on breakup number 3. Anything to say, Perry, before I move on?
Nope, not at all.
Somebody said, what talent? Y'all are master. Come on. She's talented. Y'all don't think she's talented? I like Angela Simmons. All right. Who we got next? Because it's not a lot going on today, but we're going to make it what it is. Let's talk about... Sorry.
I was just taking care of some business.
Oh, yeah. Did you sign the stuff?
Yeah.
The paperwork?
Yeah.
Do I have to sign?
I did it for you.
Thank you, husband.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's give more relationship advice because we feel like we're good at it, okay? I mean, that's in my head. You know, y'all might be like, them 2 old farts need to shut the hell up. Let's talk about Porsha and Simon, okay? Oh, I'm so sick of these two, and it's not even started. They haven't even started filming yet, okay? Freddie called me the other day and said that Phaedra confirmed she will be returning to Married to Medicine. I get all these shows mixed up, y'all. So we don't know if she's going to come to Atlanta, but they haven't even started filming yet. They haven't started filming because Simon's doing the most, okay? He's doing the most. He said going to producers complaining, saying that he didn't want his house film, trying to make things difficult, saying that make sure she doesn't spend my money. She used me. He's running around taking pictures with her friends, with Nene Leakes. And who's the other one? Sheree. I think Sheree's being messy. Sheree's being messy. We love you, Sheree. You're just trying to stay on the show. And it was picture with Nene Leakes, Sheree, and I'm missing somebody.
She got mad at Nene for hanging around with the group, but would she do the same to Sheree? See, I don't know, you know, and I heard what you said. Like, it's weird with this couple because I could feel sorry for Porsha. Porsha got her own house. Porsha know that she went through the back window and took that man, and it wasn't for his looks neither. See what I'm saying? No, you know, and
Perry, what? No, you're supposed to be offering advice. What can we do for these two? Do we want them to stay up? apart, or do you want these two together?
No shade on Simon. I'm just saying, but she went for the pocket. No, at this point, I'm tired of going to Instagram. She posting, he posting, back and forth. Look at me with the new woman. Look at me. I'm back at the house. I'm tired of it. Like at a certain point, you went fishing and didn't catch anything. Let it go, Porsha. Go back to your house so you can go on the show.
No. Okay. How we gonna give advice and we disagree? Porsha, you had to suffer with this man for a whole year. You're thinking he got money and he don't.
Well,
so I think you need to stay in the house and get as much as you can get out of nothing, because I think he's broke. Go ahead.
Gotti got tired of people asking for money, right? So I'm just simply saying, look, don't play the game if you're not willing to play it. I mean, because when you play, you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. So
look at Bunny. She said, "We tired. We don't care. Cancel it already." You know what, Bunny? I think I'm tired too. I like Porsha, but I'm tired of this already. I'm kind of tired of reality.
Porsha. And shit, Simon ain't never did shit to me neither. So I'm just saying, both of them got together, and he had the right because his lady he was with was creeping. So, but Porsha knew that she was going to get the money.
It is what it is. I mean, all we can do is give y'all advice, y'all. We could lead the horse to the water. We can't make you drink it.
Not at all.
Perry, do you have any advice for your favorite housewife, Kim Zolciak?
Shit.
The house they're saying is in foreclosure. This is about the 6th time.
Well, the best advice I got for her is those heels she wore before she met Big Papa. She need to go and pull them out the closet. You know what I'm saying? Magic City is open right now.
What I don't understand, okay, and I'm going to say this gently because y'all got, 6 kids? Y'all really don't need to break up. That's too many kids. But somebody got to work. Somebody need a job. Now, Croy, we love you, but if football's not working out for you anymore and you try commentating, you got to do something. The Game Channel or get a regular 9 to 5, okay?
Yeah.
But this, y'all is getting on my damn nerve. Every time I wake up, y'all in the damn tabloids arguing and talk about how broke you are. Go get a job.
How many times can this house go into foreclosure? So it's almost like a scratch record over and over and over again. Lose the house already. Damn. I'm tired.
I don't
want to discuss they mansion again.
Just move out. Just move out the damn house, okay? Y'all can't afford it. Go back to the townhouse that Big Papa gave you if you still own that. If not, get a regular apartment like any other woman with 6 kids. Stop trying to hang on to this damn house. Y'all getting on my nerve. Andy made it clear he doesn't want you back, even though Porsha begged for you to return. Porsha begged for her to return. And she also wanted Nene to do appearances on the show, but that won't be necessary no more. That, her and Nene are done. But anyway, the only advice I can give you guys is break up already and hurry up. Expedite the divorce.
Because the old saying is cheaper to keep them. In some cases, I realize it's not. And I guess Corey don't realize it because the more he tried to keep her, the deeper in debt they go.
Okay, somebody needs to work.
He do need to get a job somewhere.
Now, this story is absolutely not worth me talking about, but I thought it was cute. And, and this is a slow day, so I'm talking about anything I want to talk about. They're saying that P. Diddy's daughter, Chance, this is the baby that he was having an affair with the mom when he was with Kim. And this is the baby. She's beautiful. He took the baby in and he, did right by the mother, paid her the child support every month and stuff like that. And now says she's going to the prom. Remember these days, Perry? Oh my gosh, high school was so long ago with Chloe and Halle Bailey's 18-year-old brother. He is so cute. I'm just going to say to these two, enjoy being young. I say you have until about 30. Then life ain't fun no more. You got to pay the bills for everybody, okay? your children and your aunts and uncles. Just have fun. This is really cute.
Enjoy it. It goes fast.
Oh, somebody said, this is Naomi. That baby mom is Tupac's ex. Is that I can't remember her name. Child, Hollywood is small. They all sleeping with each other. It's a mess. Anyway, let me move on. So I'm just going down the list of things I want to talk about. This is crazy. Did you hear about this story, Harry? Read the title. Say what now? Houston restaurant employee accused of putting in food items. Ooh, child, I got to get that off the screen. You didn't hear about this?
The food must not be hot. What the hell?
People are sick. Like, I hate to go to a restaurant because you don't know who's preparing your food. Something is definitely wrong with this man, okay?
I'm scared to go to the grocery store at this point. He might work there too. Shit.
You got Bonji going in on Croy. Yes, go in. Croy can't commentate himself out of his SSA. Like, Croy, I'm thinking Croy need to go to Walmart, go to a bank. We don't care. At least you're not talking about being broke anymore. You have really sick people in today's society. And this man was caught putting things in food at a restaurant in Houston. And they're saying that this restaurant was very popular. I don't want to name the restaurant because I don't want to give them any negative pub more than they already have. But,
don't
I just thought that was sick.
Don't name it because I wouldn't go if you named it.
Crazy. We talked about Brittany yesterday. That's the beautiful Kenya. Kenya's really pretty. I'm not talking about Potomac. I'm tired of Potomac. Everybody talking about Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, that response was like 5 to 6 minutes long.
Now, I do listen to rap music. Perry, right now,
good.
If we had to pick before...
It was a good response, huh?
If you had to pick, who's your favorite, Drake or Kendrick Lamar?
I got to say Kendrick.
Hands down. Let's talk about my man, Donald Trump. He back in the public eye. Oh, they said that he got held of contempt of court yesterday. I just know this. Let's see if this article talks about it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so he got held in contempt of court. It says Judge Juan Merkin ruled Trump in contempt for 9 violations of his gag order. He's doing it every day. After court, he comes out and he's speaking his mind, and he keeps getting held in contempt of court. But I feel like he has to do that for his people, because what he's worried about is that if he doesn't set the record straight, he's not relying on the media to tell his people the truth. So, what's $1,000 fine for Donald Trump? He gonna get these every day. That's what I think.
Yeah. I mean, but really what he really wants is not the fine. So he wants them to lock him up. No, I mean, he wants them to lock him up because it's free advertisement. Everybody would, if they wasn't going to vote that like him, now they going to vote to save him.
You're right? Telling me, now I want to make sure you're not on the weed.
Been treated so bad.
You said that he wants them to lock him up so Absolutely. His fans will go berserk.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
They would do anything to get the presidency. See what they're doing, and the more contempt he get, the more we talk about him. It's free advertisement because he's in court instead of on the campaign trail.
Yeah.
So, and then people was like, "You see how they doing him?"
Yeah.
It's a bigger
strategy.
Version. It's a bigger version of Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Perry is funny. I hate to do this next person because, I said I wasn't going to talk.
They made the blog, didn't they?
I know. I hate to talk about it, but this girl's getting on my damn nerve. Let's talk about Tiffany Haddish, okay? Talking about Common again, okay? He gone, girl. He gone. He with Jennifer, okay? He's gone. Please. I hate to be mean to Tiffany Haddish. I think you're a nice person. Stop talking about your ex, okay?
I mean, but didn't they break up though? Common and
he dumped her because that's what Common does. He's with Jennifer.
No. I'm talking about the Sherry. Is it Sherry Shepherd? No, not Sherry Shepherd, but the girl.
This is Tiffany. Jennifer. No, Hudson. They're still together. Her name's Jennifer Hudson. Have you ever heard Jennifer Hudson sing And she's just one of the best singers.
Was it American Idol or something?
Yeah, she was on American Idol.
Yeah, I remember her way back. Yeah.
Also, I was watching a bio yesterday about Jennifer Hudson. I forget what she went through, having her mother unalived, her brother unalive, and her nephew unalive by her sister, who's still alive, Julia's ex nut job. I don't know if it was boyfriend or husband, but this is a strong, Jennifer Hudson is a strong woman. But back to this woman right here, okay? If you ask me, in my opinion, she was devastated about the breakup. And some women, they love men who don't love them back. There was a lot of signs, Tiffany, that he wasn't the settled down, married kind of guy. I get it. But just like I'm telling Melody from Love and Marriage Huntsville, it's heartbreaking, divorces, breakups, and you feel like it's going to bring you down, but it is not. You don't want to be with anybody that doesn't want to be with you.
That's a fact.
You got to go through the pain and come out on the other side. Now, I feel that this is the reason for your drinking problem. You're falling asleep in the middle of the road with the car running and everybody looking at you like you had a heart attack or something, and you're just drunk. You go to rehab, you get yourself together. I think she said she's been sober now 6-7 months. I don't know how long it was. And now she's back to talking about Common.
I mean, so when she fell asleep driving, was she out driving looking for Common?
I don't know. It was twice. She got 2 DUIs, and then she started coming out. This is before she went to rehab or a wellness center, whatever you call it. She said that, oh, he got me pregnant. And then she said, Jennifer, he's going to do you the same way. And really just acting like a woman scorned. From Victoria. I can't keep looking at this. She could have been, I don't know, but I feel bad for her, and I was happy that she was getting herself together, and now she's coming out talking about how he chased her for months. And please leave the name Common out your mouth. Just stop talking about him. You have a lot of famous celebrity friends, and girl, he's not the only man out here for you. Please move on. Now, a lot of people say that I'm insensitive to other women's needs. I feel the opposite. I feel like I'm giving you good advice so you can move on with your life and get happy again. Perry, what's the best way you can tell this girl? Yeah. She says she was pregnant by him. She never said it before. She was adding on. She was acting delusional.
And see, I'm just where people get it confused. If that man truly chased her for months, he chased her. It didn't mean he wanted her. Look, at a certain time, not every relationship gonna work out. We all don't got dumped at some point, to keep it real. But typically when you get dumped, that's not the person you should have been with in the first place. Because if you love a person, you want that back in exchange. You know what I'm saying? The same.
Yeah.
So you can stay with him or get back with him. Same thing gonna happen to you. Because if he wanted you, he'll be ringing your door.
I hate to tell her.
You ain't
not thinking about you.
You ain't got to be out driving drunk. You ain't got to keep talking about, back in 1998, he used to chase me. Tell us about what you're doing to find your own happiness, whether it's a man or whatever. Just do that.
This is sad. This is what she says. The only celebrity I've entangled with, it was 2 years of him chasing me down before I was finally like, okay, let's do something. She told People magazine. That was top of 2020, but we met at the beginning of 2018, 20. She keeps talking about this. I've heard this before. Tiffany, please stop. Tiffany, you have to learn to love you. Okay. If I have to report about you talking about Common one more time, I'm not going to be so nice. Because I've had enough.
Fresh, though. So all this happened let me see. So he chased her for 2 years. They got together in 2020. It's 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
4 years ago. This sounds like Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Just let it go, Tiffany. Please, we love you. I don't think you're funny, and you're you're average, you're not that funny, but you can still move on with your life. Just stop talking about the man. Stop talking about the man. Now, this next story, I did this earlier, okay? And usually I do a regular video and then I just move on. But I was reading the comments and somebody said, so Jaguar Smith said that him and Diddy had an encounter, okay, and that this is Christopher Williams. Only thing I know Christopher Williams from is the early 90s. He did New Jack City, and I don't remember him. He came on The Real Housewives of Atlanta for half of a season. Anyway, so Jaguar outs him, says that he hooked up with Diddy, and not only that, this cracks me up. She said the man stole a pair of earphones from Kohl's. And so you guys were saying in the chat,
you said from Kohl's, the
department store.
Oh wow!
This is and she was reading. Let me see if I could play this. She was reading from an article, and he got mad and he came out. Let me play Jaguar's part again. The reason I'm only doing this video again is because in the chat, I love a chat. I love a good chat. Y'all was like, no, Sharrell, she telling the truth. He a crackhead that's been hooked on drugs for years. That's what people were saying about Christopher Williams. And they dared him to get mad. Like, you got a lot of nerve to get mad at Jaguar with your crack ass. They was dragging him. I didn't know Christopher Williams. But then again, why are you stealing out of Kohl's? Now, Kohl's is not that expensive, especially for some headphones. Let me see if I can play this. Child, this is a mess. Let's see here.
It might be the crack. I'm just saying,
Y'all are messy. Y'all are messy. Let me see if I can play this.
I done said no Diddy, that punk. They talk about that I gave that punk some head. Jaguar Wright is a crackhead, but I'm gonna pray for it anyway. I wish it would. I'm from the Bronx. I smacked pumping from Marlow. We was locked up. He be my Maytag. Y'all better ask somebody in the real world who Christopher Williams is in real life. This singing shit twisted at all. And now that that's there, we're going to take it back to heterosexual love.
Christopher Williams arrested for shoplifting headphones at Kohl's. R&B singer Christopher Williams was arrested for trying, not actually stealing, trying
unsuccessful
to steal a pair of headphones at a Kohl's store in Medina, Georgia. He reportedly went to the back of the store and grabbed a pair of JBL headphones, which cost $99. Mr. Williams, Christopher said he simply forgot that he put them in his bag. Security wasn't buying it. Just like ain't nobody buying it, you ain't give Diddy head. Stealing out of Kohl's is the stupidest shit you can do. Everybody gets caught. Kohl's got the coldest motherfucking in-store security people. Put a one in the chat if that sounds like crackhead behavior. Stealing fucking JBLs and hijacking goddamn deposits for shows you know you ain't gonna do. But I'm a crackhead. Yo, my fuck, you been talking to Mary J. Blige? Guess what? She was sucking Diddy dick too, allegedly. I'm sick and tired of all of y'all Diddy doo-wop. Must be out of your goddamn mind, Christopher. And I'm sitting here being lean on you. That's okay. I'm about to take another walk down your memory lane because I can think of a couple of that I know that you who you fucking slapped, fucking beat on, because you ain't no better than fucking Brian McKnight. And you know the kind of usually beat on, the kind of usually get beat up in their
Wow.
Okay.
Do we believe Jack Perry?
Look, I believe some of the things she say. I can't believe everything, but she said it with so much conviction.
And so detailed. And she was reading from an article that said Christopher Williams, now I don't know if this article is true, stole some headphones from Kohl's. Now, this is crackish behavior. No shade to Mr. Williams, but why are you stealing headphones out of Kohl's? Like, at least go to Best Buy, something like that. I'm gonna have to say, yeah, there might be a little truth to this. And, you know, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Jag is out there. Chris is out there. I don't know. But she sounded like she wasn't scared, and he sounded like he wasn't scared. And this child, I don't know. That's what happened. That's all I'm gonna do is tell you what happened. That's what happened. It is what it is. Perry, what are your thoughts? Could Christopher possibly be a crackhead?
I mean, what else did he have in his pockets? Some shoes? No, look, I don't know. I mean, this is my first time hearing the story. I don't know which way to believe, but she was reading the article, wasn't she?
She was reading an article, but then she threw her own in there with
Right.
the Diddy stuff. I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, it was funny. I'm sorry, Chris. It was funny. It was funny. And it is what it, child, that's a mess. You know, we haven't seen him on The Real Housewives of Atlanta in a long time. That was when it was really good. I think Nene and Chris got into it. And I think it was a mess. It's when Nene was pacing back and forth. That's a mess. But anyway, you know, I'm gonna go silent on this one. I don't know. I didn't mean to laugh, Chris, but if you did steal those headphones, that's a little crackheadish. Let's move on to another crackhead. Not in the sense of the word, but just Neo's behavior is crackheadish. Now, I don't know if Neo do drugs. I've never heard of anyone saying he does drugs, but he might as well to fit the behavior, okay? What we have heard bad about Neo is he's cheated on every wife he's ever had. According to Moneta, she was on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. He likes threesomes. He's cheating on every person he's been with. I think it was a couple days ago, this baby mama, can't remember what her name is, came out, was yelling at him on Instagram Live, talking about, you got the hookers downstairs and y'all want to go ahead with your action and you shouldn't be doing that anymore. The part she left out is that I did that with him also, you know, when he had another girlfriend, you know, but now that it affects me in a different way, I want you to stop. And she wanted us all to join in to say how horrible he was. And I wasn't doing it. Doing it.
And basically she was saying she was upset that she was replaced in the whole action. That's not right. That used to be me. Why you get them girls down there? I'm lonely too.
This is what confuses me about young people, okay? She went off, embarrassed herself, embarrassed him, because when you bring people into your personal life, you know, you're going to wish at a later date that you didn't do it. Okay, so then I guess he thought about his ways and, they took the video down. And so he went on social media and sang a song dedicated to her.
Oh.
Wait, about how he's not perfect. And yeah, he has cheated on her more times than she knows, right? Now, I thought that was going to set her off because, like, what? You mean I've been right all this time? And she said, thank you so much for the honesty. That's all I wanted.
Can I come back home now?
Like, young people confuse me. I thought you was mad, and now because he made it a song, it's okay.
And did he have to? Well, I don't know. Obviously, he didn't have to tell you. You supposedly walked in and seen it for yourself.
That's what you said. That's what she said.
Oh,
listen, anybody who gets with a guy that loves lots of people in the bed, I don't think they're ever going to change. Look at Hugh Hefner.
Nope.
All the way until he couldn't no more.
Yeah, I mean, because he went from a 5-bedroom house to a mansion. He needed more rooms. You know
Now,
what
you guys heard? No, listen. This is true. I'm hearing that Diddy lived the same kind of life as Hugh Hefner, because Holly Madison came out the other day and was talking. He said that Hugh Hefner had cameras in every room. He instead of the GHB, he put what did they use back in the day? Bill Cosby used it too.
Oh, damn, what was it?
Certain in people's dream, like he was Diddy and just didn't get caught. That's what they're saying about Hugh Hefner,
Right.
and it looks like Neo is a Diddy wannabe, okay, because he just can't stop with the group.
I mean, but it sounds like he keep his parties private though. He don't open it up to the public, just a couple girls.
Well, these girls were ladies of the night.
I know, but I mean, what I'm saying is, but he didn't have the whole community of guys in there at the Freak Fest. He just kept his private.
Right.
And,
Yes,
and
so
like Diddy,
that we know of.
yeah. Well, I'm just saying, but Diddy stuff could be, I mean, now pretty much like Hugh, because they both got cameras, and they said Hugh Hefner had the cameras too for this reason when he had Bill Cosby and whoever else over there.
And did you hear that Hugh Hefner went both ways? Not a lot, but he tried being by.
I ain't know that.
Y'all didn't hear about Hugh Hefner going both ways?
I ain't know about that.
Yes. And so I'm thinking, when you do that, first you have 3, then you have 4, you get 5, then you got a group like Hugh Hefner, and then you want to try the other side too. That's what you do. And for anybody to think that they can change you is asinine. Yes, Jimmy. Have y'all heard about Hugh Hefner and his Quaaludes allegedly putting them in other people's drink and was doing the same thing as Bill Cosby? Now, you know this had to be in the 70s. When the last time you heard about a Quaalude? No one talks about Quaaludes anymore. They got modern stuff now. But I think that Neo is well on his way to being a little Diddy. And you need to be careful. She's forgiving you now because you wrote a song. But one day she's going to start taking notes on you, Neo. and video. And I just see this blowing up in Neo's face. Okay. So this is a hot mess. Oh, child. They talking about, listen, I watched that. So I don't know whether to be offended or just shake my head. So TMD did a documentary on P. Diddy, okay? It really wasn't much extra that they had to add. And they had Aubrey O'Day in there. They had Gene Dill on there. But they showed it on Tubi, which is now becoming, I would say, like an African-American thing, okay? Tubi, really? That's because that documentary sucked. You didn't tell us nothing we didn't know. Okay, well, I don't even see the reason for the documentary, TMZ. Gene Dill said that same stuff on Art of Dialogue. We've heard it all before. But anyway, it is what it is. Let's see what y'all talking about.
Get their share of the views, I guess.
Jag crazy. That's what yes, girl, Tubi. It was on Tubi. It's ridiculous. Why can't Common keep a woman? He goes through them like water. Well, I'm going to answer, then you answer, Perry. I think Common can't keep a woman. He claims that when he was younger, he was touched and that this made him have commitment phobia. Like he doesn't want to commit. I don't know what the one has to do with the other, but that's why I think Common can't keep a woman. And he even been through plenty. Perry, why do you think he can't keep a woman?
I mean, obviously it's a commitment problem, but maybe he just liked that life. He liked to visit. He's just more of a visitor than a mate. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want me to come stay for 2 months, I can. But if it get a little boring, I'm out in a month and a half. I might stay for a year. I think that he just don't want to be a one woman's man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he get tired.
I'm up here. So I pulled it says somebody talks about Shirley Strawberry and Charleston White. What is going on? Toria, I don't even know what you're talking about. These two is a bad combination. Now, a lot of people do not like Charleston White.
Charleston White.
Yeah, I need your report. I'm gonna have to look into that. I like Charleston White, but he is a trip. But you know who else is gonna get up there and say them stupid shit that he be saying? Better him than me. Okay, it's so funny.
Charleston crazy. I like him too.
Okay, thank you, Toria. I will head over there and check that out. She said it's on Tasha K.
Okay.
So Charleston White was supposed to do an interview. This was about a year ago with should I tell the story? With Tasha K. And he wanted a certain amount of money. She said, you don't have enough views for that. You know, I'm not going to pay you that much, but I'll pay you something. Charleston White got mad, goes on his channel. I think he doesn't have a channel anymore because he keeps getting it torn down. If he does, then it's just, well, he keeps getting it taken down by people.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's back up, but he's been through like 3 channels. So he goes on and he decides to drag Tasha K, right? And he was like, you calling her out of her name because she don't want to pay you what you want. Just say, okay, well, I can't do it and move on. But you know, Charleston White is hard-headed, so he's cussing her out. So Tasha does a background check on Charleston White. Okay, he had a wife and 2 girlfriends, and she had footage. He was scared. So the day we were so he's scared to even mention her name anymore. I think that was good because you know if you're gonna drag people and then you know you get it in return and then you can't handle it, Charleston, please get out of here with that. Please get out of there here with that. Yeah, he's in Dallas. But now he had got one of his channels shut down. And so then he started going on the road doing a comedy. That's a mess. I ain't gonna tell you, it's a mess. He got swindled by Nesto. Erica King did an interview. I remember this now with Tasha K acting like Charleston's wife. So he did get swindled by Ernesto and Erica. I forgot all about that. And I believe he said they swindled him out of $1 million.
That's the story I heard, but I wasn't sure if it was true. You know what I'm saying? The dollar amount.
How Charleston White gonna get swindled out of that much money? I just didn't think he was, you know, that them two could swindle him. You know, Ernesto's not I don't know how he getting away with all this stuff, Nesto. He's not like smart. He's just not. And Shirley, girl, y'all know in the second lawsuit, we didn't have time to do this videos, but they indicted him a couple days ago and they included bigamy in the lawsuit because now he just a whole bigamist. So the video that Chronicle Speaks put up was true. This man been married the whole damn time to somebody else while he was married to Shirley Strawberry. This is a mess.
And he's under a RICO charge now, right?
Yeah, they ain't playing with him. I wonder if that girl Sonya is going. He's never getting out. Yes, Tasha K was apologizing because the woman that told her all of that about Charleston was Erica. So good. Oh my God, are you serious? Child, that's a mess. Hi, Bungie. With Comet, it would be easier to find a woman he hasn't dated in Hollywood. So true. So true. Child, I love a good chat. Y'all be giving me the tea and telling me what's going on. Nesto is now indicted on a RICO, so we will see Nesto in court. I mean, are we going to cover it, Perry? It can't get much crazier, can it?
Yes, it can.
Then it looks like we gonna cover the case, okay? Child, that is a mess. That's a mess.
Ain't no telling what that man done did.
Yeah. He's a sick mother. Do you think Shirley's gonna come to the trial? No, I'm being messy. Nah, she's heartbroken. She still loves that man. Something wrong with Shirley. Child, and I can't give her advice. She's 69 years old. What kind of advice can I give Shirley?
Nesto might blame it half on her.
Y'all are messy. Read this. He did. Like, I don't know how you not know that, child. That's a mess. Naomi, you stay in my chat. Naomi be giving me lots of scoop. Thank you, Naomi. Common is a Mr. Right Now type of guy. Thank you, Spicy. Tiffany, please get over it. Please get over. You're special. You're in your own right. You're a nice person. You're pretty. You do crazy stuff, but still, you deserve for a man to treat you better than Common. Leave him alone.
Just a new car every 2 or 3 years.
Okay. All right, y'all. That's it for today. Let me know your comments in the comment section. Please be gentle. I had been erasing comments because I'm tired of them damn millimeters, but I'm going to go ahead and let y'all speak. I won't delete any in this comment section in this video unless it's just so damn ridiculous. And by the way, I don't really read much of them. That's Perry's job. Sorry. So Perry's life much easier, and we will see you guys tomorrow at the same time. Mr.
Hey, no Diddy, man. No Diddy.
I can't.
This shit, I'm out.
Bye, everybody. We out.
This shit, I'm out.